Okay, good. Okay. So my mission today is to convince you that smiling is a superpower. So when we smile, we feel better. And I came upon this research, several research studies about how smiling, just when you smile, a real smile, not a, snap the camera smile, a real happy smile, that it produces endorphins, serotonin, so your mood just naturally elevates. What I have always liked about smiles is that it requires no translation. You know exactly what's going on. And if you're in a foreign place or if you're in someplace, smile does amazing things. You don't even have to know the language, right? The studies also show that it lowers blood pressure when you smile. Who knew? That it increases your lifespan. It's pretty amazing. And we also know that it is very contagious. So you smile, somebody else automatically smiles, and it improves the mood of everyone around. So I'm hoping we can do a little smiling in our class today, and to get those endorphins moving all around and helping us all. So come to your comfortable seat, hands on your lap, close your eyes, and come inside. And try to keep a little smile on your face, your corners of your mouth curving upward. As you deepen your breath, as you slow down your exhale, breathe in deeply, exhale very slowly, very slowly. When we have long, slow exhales, we trigger our parasympathetic nervous system, which is the rest and digest mode as opposed to the fight or flight mode. So when you're exhaling, you're making your whole body smile inside to rest and relax and repair, digest, all those good things happening, all those smile-worthy things. So continue with your breath for a few more rounds. Return to your natural breath and slowly open your eyes. Wonderful. Okay. So as always, we're going to start with opening up our neck. I like to start from the top, right? So send your left ear to your left shoulder and feel the stretch on the right side of your neck, and breathe into it. Breathe into it knowing that that exhale, that release, will soften that stretch. On your next inhale, bring your head back to neutral and then send your opposite ear to your opposite shoulder. Feel the stretch on the left side of your neck and breathe into it. Feel it letting go with every breath. Bring your head back to neutral. Send your nose to the ceiling. Inhale and then exhale. Send your chin to your chest. Continue inhaling as you reach upward, exhaling as you look down. Inhaling and exhaling along with your neck. And then bring your head back to neutral. Send your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. And then go the other way, rolling your shoulders. You're going to send your arms out to gather all this energy that's around you and reach up for the sky. Rotate your arms so that your palms are facing back behind you. You're going to look up, and with one arm, one hand, you're going to reach for something that you really want. What is it up there? And then you're going to pull it down. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side, and you're going to pull it down so that your fists are facing you, the palms of your hands are facing you when you're done. Your elbows are at your waist. So let's do that again. One arm reaches up and pull it down. Reach up, grab it, and pull it down. Reach up, let it go. Open up your fist. Make another fist and bring it down. Open, let it go. And bring it down. Once more. Now let's do both arms together. So reach with wide open palms. Take hold of what you want and bring it down. Bring your elbows to your waist, your fists in close to your body. Open up your arms and let them go. Let it go. Take hold, bring it down. Let it go, reach up and bring both your arms down by your side. Bring one hand on one shoulder, the other on the other, and notice which is on top, right? You're going to inhale, send those elbows up to the sky. You're going to exhale and bring them down and let your elbows point to your thighs. Inhale your elbows back up. Let your elbows be the same height as your shoulders. Inhale and then exhale, send your elbows to one side. Inhale to center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, center. Exhale. And then you'll come back to center and switch, bringing the other arm on top. Send your elbows up to the sky. Send them down to point at your thighs. Send them to neutral and then open your wings. And then bring them down by your side. All right. So come away from the chair a little bit. We're going to start to do circles all the way around to open our hips up just a little with these circles. And then as you come around, you'll notice that you're going from one buttock to the other. So your glutes will be getting a nice little morning welcome. And then come to center and go the other way. And then you'll come back to center, pause, and then sit up straight. So stay a little bit away from the back of your chair. So you can stay like this, or you can move to the outside, the open edge end of your chair, side of your chair. And we're going to do some cats and dogs here. So first take a deep breath in and an exhale. And on an inhale, you're going to send your heart forward, your elbows back behind you. Exhale, slide your arms forward to your knees. Hold your knees, curl your spine behind you. And feel that shape of your spine as your whole spine is arching back. Inhale, come forward, slide your hands, bend your elbow. Feel your shoulder blades coming together. Exhale, opposite direction. Now keep this going at your own pace. The slower, the better. And the next time you're in your cat spine, pause. And then come up to a neutral spine. So if your legs were over the side of your chair, then swivel back to the front. And bring your hands, clasp your hands underneath your thigh. So, yeah. And then you're going to lift your leg. Just lift it up. And you're going to hold it up as you rotate your foot. Rotate it so that you work your ankle. And then go the other way. Go the other way. And then let it come down. Great. Other leg. Interlace your fingers, lift your leg. So with the help of your hands now, you can let your shin, your calf flow loosely, and then you can begin to rotate your foot to open up your ankle. Go in both directions. You can point and flex. And then release it. Let it come down. Okay. All right, so you're going to bring your knees to the front edges of the chair to open up. Bring your ankles under your knees. And you're going to send your arms out in front of you, interlace your fingers. Yoga Mudra, this is called Yoga Mudra. And you're going to start to stir the inside of a barrel, or just stirring the pot, you know. A lot of us like to stir the pot. And smile while you're doing it. Smile, big smile. And then the next time you're back with your hands at your chest, go the other direction. And then bring your hands back down to your lap. So you can bring your feet closer together. Sit nice and straight in your mountain spine. And then with that nice flat back, you're going to lean forward. And you're going to take hold of this big sphere that's right in front of you. And you're going to interlace your fingers so that you can hold it tightly. Very tight, this big sphere. And you're going to inhale, exhale, bring that sphere all the way back to that mountain spine. Exhale, let it go forward, bending over. Inhale, come to mountain spine. You're still holding on to that sphere. Maybe it's a big ball, maybe it's the earth. The whole earth in your arms, the whole world, you're holding it. Smile. Exhale, let it move forward. Inhale, bring it close to your heart. Once more. Exhale. Inhale. And bring it all together to your heart in a prayer pose. Going to come onto the ball of your right foot or your left. Doesn't matter because you're going to switch and switch and switch. And keep that going back and forth and go at your pace. You can go very slowly or you can go very quickly. Yeah? So a little bit more work for your ankles and your knees and your hip creasers. Yeah, your hip joints. And bring your feet back down to the mat. So we're going to coordinate our leg movement with our arm movement. So bring your arm straight overhead, interlace your fingers. And when you lift your feet, you're going to bring your arms down. You're going to flatten your feet, bring your arms up, lift, rise, lift your knees. Send your the knuckles to the sky and keep that going. So we're coordinating our upper and lower bodies, letting them work in sync. Smile. Big smile. And release it. Okay. Right. All right. So we're going to do eagle pose today. And I'm going to start with our arms to come into eagle arms. So with eagle arms, you want to send your arms straight out in front of you. Your palms are facing each other. And you're going to cross one arm over the other, maybe at the elbow. You're going to bend your elbows and bring the backs of your hands together. And I'm going to turn around because maybe you can see it better that way, right? Now you can go a little bit deeper with this, or if having, first of all, let me say, if having the backs of your hands together doesn't work for you, then bring the palms of your hands together. If you can do the back, you may be able to cross your elbow more deeply and wrap your hands around so that palm comes to palm for your eagle. So again, any one of these is absolutely fine. So you want to try and bring your elbows up as high as your shoulders, the way we did before, and bring your thumb to your third eye that lives right between your eyebrows. And on an inhale, you're going to lift that this whole shape all the way up to the sky as far as it comfortably goes. And on an exhale, you're going to send your elbows all the way down, aiming for your belly button. You're going to inhale your arms back to neutral. Try to lift those elbows a little bit more. And on an exhale, you'll send your arms all the way to one side. Pause there for a moment. Come to center. Exhale, opposite way. Come to center and open up those wings. Let your arms come down. Roll your shoulders. Yeah. So let's get a nice side body stretch in here. Bring your hand to the seat of your chair or a leg. Bring one arm up alongside your ear. Inhale and exhale in the opposite direction. And smile, smile. Inhale both arms to center. Exhale, bring the opposite arm down, and you're going to stretch in the opposite direction. Feel your whole side body stretching. Inhale back up to center. Bring your hands down onto your thighs. Okay, so we're going to put our eagle together. We need eagle legs now. So to do eagle legs, you want to cross one leg over the other. Now that's as far as you have to go, right? If you can cross your leg very deeply, you may be able to wrap your foot around your ankle. Maybe not necessary. So you can just let it just hang loosely one over there. And maybe crossing this deeply is not good for you. So maybe, or it doesn't work, or if it doesn't feel right today, you can just cross a little bit, you know, bring it anywhere. We want to get our legs crossed somehow. And if that's no good, you cross at the ankles. So you have all of these options, right, for your eagle legs. So I'm going to go with my legs just crossed, right, just gently. So you go into whatever leg is good for you. Leg crossing or ankle crossing. And send your arms straight out, palms facing. So look at the leg that's on top, and the opposite arm is what comes on top. So you're crossing at the elbow, and depending on how far you can comfortably go, you might have back to back. You might have back to back, and then you're able to wrap. Maybe your shoulders just don't want you to do that today. And here is your eagle. So now what the eagle is going to do, he's going to squat down and going to come forward first now in order to do that. And you're going to send your legs a little bit to the side. So send your legs to one side, your arm to the other, so that you can come over your crossed legs. Maybe just a little bit. Maybe you just come down this far. Doesn't matter. You want a bit of a squatting, already seated eagle. And then bring it up and fly away. Uncross your legs. Excellent. So let's do that on the other side. So cross the opposite leg from the one you did before. And again, you can wrap your foot around your ankle. You can, as those of you with nice thin legs can do that easily. For me, it's not quite so easy. And then or else you just let it hang. You can do this, whatever works. You can do this, right? All right, so opposite arm on top. Cross at the elbows, back to back. Or wrap all the way around. In order to wrap, you have to get your elbow a little bit farther over. But again, your shoulders may say, oh, no way today. So you can go just like this, right? And I'm gonna stay this way right now. Bring your thumb to your third eye. On an inhale, you'll send your forearms up. On an exhale, you'll send your elbows towards your waist, towards your belly button. Inhale back up. Try to keep those elbows up. Inhale and then exhale in one direction. Inhale to center. Exhale, opposite way. Inhale to center and spread those wings and fly away. Smile. I want to see smiles. All right. All right. And uncross your legs. So we're going to do a sun salutation from our chair, and then we will, I promise, get up to do some standing poses. And we're going to try actually eagle standing too. But first, let's do a forward fold. So one leg to the corner, the other leg to the other corner. And again, you can just leave your forearms and fold here, but try and fold from your hip socket. Try and let your whole pelvis come down, right? Inhale and then exhale, come forward. Inhale and exhale and come as far as you can comfortably go. Let your arms dangle inside your legs or let your forearms rest on your thighs. If your arms are inside your legs, maybe your fingers can come to the floor and you can open up, twist to one side, extend your arm. And bring your hand back down. And I'll do it from the forearm on the other side. So if you have your forearm on your thigh, you will still open up. It's a little wider opening from up here, right? Bring it down. And then spread your arms all the way out and up. Bring your feet together. And your hands down the center line. Okay. Smile. Right. And let's come up to stand. Take my blanket out of the way. So we're going to warm up a little bit. Standing warm-ups. Right. So going to start with a squatting exercise. So you want your toes facing forward. Your hands are on the back of the chair. Take a deep breath in, and you're going to exhale and bend your knees just a little bit. Straighten your legs. Inhale, exhale, bend a little bit more. Straighten your legs. Inhale, bend even more. And straighten your legs. And maybe you've already gone as far as you can go, or as you care to go. Smile. Inhale, and you're going to go to your complete range, whatever that might be. And maybe you'll sit in your chair, but only the chair's not there. Remember that the chair's not there. All right, so you can hold the sides of the chair, the back, whatever works. And then push your feet into the mat, straighten your legs, and come back up to stand. All right. You're going to come on the ball of your right foot, and you're going to cross it over your left. So you're still on the ball of your right foot. You're going to bend your knees. And you're going to come down. And then you're going to straighten your legs. Let's do that once more. Squat down. Right. And uncross. Cross left over right. Bend your knees. And come up. Come now down as far as you can comfortably go. And come all the way back up. Straighten your legs. Stand nice and tall in Tadasana, you know, at mountain pose. Shoulders over hips, hips over ankles. Shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Let your arms fall comfortably by your side. Feel your feet rooted in the earth, crown of your head reaching for the heavens. Big smile, happy mountain. Okay. And release your hands, release your pose and come back. But when you come back to face the chair, or you may have already been facing it, that would be great. You're going to come back to your mountain first, right? You're going to come up onto your toes. Hold the back of the chair. And you're going to walk to the right. One step, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then walk back. 1, 2, 1, 2. And the reason I'm counting is because you don't want to go too fast. So you want to make sure you have one foot firmly on the earth before you move the other. So 1, 2, 1, 2, because this really is a bit of a balancing act, right? And now we're going to come back. And bring your heels back down. Okay, so here comes the hard part. So you're going to come onto the heels of your feet. Now, if for any reason that's not possible, you can do what we just did, or you can just walk naturally. But you're going to walk over. It's like a duck waddling, like a little waddle. Oops. And then come back. Go across the chair to the other side. And then come back to center. All right. So next thing we're going to do, besides smiling, we need to smile a little bit more, is do a little marching. But you're going to do marching with eagle arms. So it doesn't matter which arm goes over, because you're using both knees. Just to get used to your feet moving while you're in eagle arms. And you can have any kind of eagle arms. And then come to stillness and release your arms. And we're going to have to do the other side. The other arm, one arm over the other. All right? And begin your march. And pause and release your arms. Excellent. Okay, so now we're going to do our eagle. So we're going to do this a couple of times. And your chair is here. Come onto the ball of your right foot and cross it over your left. Bend your knees. We just did this with the chair the other way. Yeah. Bending. Now you can stay just like this so that the ball of your foot stays on the mat, right? Or you can lift your top leg, maybe even wrap it, maybe not. So the higher you cross your leg, the easier it is to wrap. If you want to try that, all right? Good. and uncross. So let's try the other side. Bend your knees. Let's try bending our knees first this time. Cross ball of the foot on the mat. And again, if you feel you can cross higher and send your leg around, then you can do that. I don't do that all the way so well, so I just leave it hanging. Or you can bring the ball of your foot down. Right. And squat. Squat down. Push your supporting leg back up and come to center. Okay. So we're going to now do this, and we're going to add our arms. You're going to cross one leg over the other. Yeah. And keep the ball of your foot on the mat while we get our arms. And squat just a little bit, like you're sitting in your chair. Send your arms straight out in front of you, palms facing each other. Opposite arm from your legs overhead, come to eagle arms. You can stay right here. You can always leave one hand on the chair. And you can squat down, squat down, squat down, squat down. Maybe you lift your foot away from the mat, maybe not. And then you fly away. All right. Bend your knees. Cross the other leg now. Bring the ball of your foot to the mat. Or again, you can lift it, whatever you like. Whatever you feel ready for today. So opposite arm into eagle arms. And squat. Squat down. Remember, the chair is there for you to hold on to when you need it. And then fly away. All right. Very good. All right. Beautiful eagles, beautiful flying eagles. So we're going to come back to our chair now. So you should be very ready now for what we're going to do now. And it's really kind of easy. You're going to put your hands on your shoulders, and you're going to stand up, and you're going to sit down, and you're going to stand up, and you're going to sit down. Going to stand up. Now you go as slowly as you like. And then bring it all the way down. Right, excellent. So we want to have a nice relaxing before we come to Shavasana. We have a couple of minutes, and I'd like us to do a forward fold, a couple of forward folds, letting the blood flow and increase its flow. It improves blood pressure. So let's open our legs a little bit. Your hands can be on your thighs, your arms can be on your thighs, and you can come over as far as you wish. What I ask you to try to do is bend from your hip socket, the creases here, and take your pelvis forward. Take it forward. Let it come forward, and let your whole body just hang. Let it hang. Your arms can be inside your legs, they can be outside your legs, they can be on your thighs. Make it comfortable. On your next inhale, you're going to very slowly, but this is going to be slow because your head was hanging down. You don't want to get dizzy. You want to slowly unfold. Let your head be the last part to come up. And come up. Excellent. Bring your feet together, your legs together. Bring your hands to your heart. And let's bow our heads. Send your arms out and up, look up. Bring your hands down to your heart. Twice more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Go at your own pace always. And bring your hands down. Excellent. And then come to sit back in your chair. And come into your Shavasana, your version of Shavasana. Nice, easy seat. Let your arms dangle by your side, your arms rotated so that the palms of your hands reach forward. Or perhaps they're on your lap. With your palms facing up to the sky. And smile. Put a smile, maybe just a little smile on your face, a smirk. And begin to go deep inside. Feel yourself letting go. Om Namah Shivaya. I surrender to transformation and welcome the changes that will lead me to who I am. Begin to come back into the room, into your body. Allow your palms of your hands to rest on your thighs. And then let your arms dangle alongside your body. And shake out your hands, your arms, your feet. Yeah, wiggle your toes. Bring your chin to your chest. And then let your chin come up to a neutral position. And as you do, your eyes will open to fullness when your head comes to neutral. Bring your hands to your heart and smile. Let's remember the power, the superpower of smiling. How it fills the room with mood lifting enzymes and health benefits, mental health, physical health, amazing power. So one last big smile. Namaste.